Hello, my name is Bob Ray, and I'm the South Shields Football Club's a commercial representative, and I also have a great interest in historical, archival history, etc. for the football club, and I'd like to welcome you to Mariners TV.
John, a game of two halves against Birtley, did you think?
Yeah, definitely. I thought we played really well first half. Set the lads at half time. The only disappointing thing is that we're not 3 or 4 goals up.
And what did you think that the key was in the second half? Why did it change, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, we started really sloppy. I set the lads at half time, make sure we start the half well. And I thought the second half we started sloppy, you know. I mean, the first goal we give away from a set piece was poor. I think we conceded again 5 minutes later, you know, and you could see obviously the body language go out of the players. To be fair, it wasn't the same as the first half, you know. It was disappointing.
I think it was 3 goals in 12 minutes as well. It was disappointing to lose 3 in such sort of quick time.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said to you before, I mean, we conceded the first one. You'd think as a group we'd conceded 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was only 1 goal. You know, we'd dominate the first half. Yes, we give a poor goal away. I just thought we could have done better when the first goal went in. I thought we seemed to drop and retreat, which was disappointing.
And the major disappointment as well to go in at the break only 1 ahead.
Well, that's what I said to the lads at half time. I said, you played fantastic football, you've moved the ball around well, we've created good chances. The only disappointing thing is we're not 3 or 4 goals up.
I mean, that first half performance was obviously quite strong. Is it disappointing that you couldn't carry that through? I mean, it's happened a few times, hasn't it?
Definitely. I mean, it's happened on a few occasions, you know, where we've played in spells. You know, if we could have repeated that first half in the second half, I'm sure we'd have won the game. Yeah. But I said to the lads as well, I said, you don't get points for how well you play. You get points obviously for beating the opposition. Obviously we didn't beat them, you know, it was poor. First half were fantastic, second half, you know, were very poor, you know.
And you made the perfect start with Malloy scoring after just 3 minutes as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a great start, you know, and Davey got another goal, which was great. I thought he played really well last week against Wickham, and he played well, to be fair, on Saturday. It was pleasing for him to get another goal. But as a team, I was disappointed, you know. I think the game should have been out of sight in the first half. You know, we should have had 3 or 4 goals. You know, Dan Hall had a couple of good chances, you know, which he didn't take. I think if you take them chances, you know, it's game over, really. You know.
And Nicky Lawson came in for his second debut. How did you think he did?
I thought Nicky done really well. I actually said in the dressing room, Nicky didn't deserve to be on the losing side. You know, he did really well. He's commanding. You know, he's a presence. He was good from corners. His kicking was good. His organisation was good. So it's great to have Nicky on board.
Another one to come in was Dan Reeves as well, making his debut. I mean, are you happy to have him on board?
Yeah, Dan's a good player, you know, and you can see he's a ball player, puts himself about. So it's great to have Dan on board as well. Obviously we're missing Barry Smith and Lee Maitland, Stephen Ramsey still with suspensions, so I had to strengthen the squad a bit. So I'm over the moon that Dan's came in.
And are you still looking to strengthen 1 or 2 areas maybe?
I think yes. I think we need obviously another player or 2 in, to be fair. And we're quite short in defensive areas. Yeah. If anything happens to one of the centre halves, you know, we're struggling a bit, so that's an area that me and Lee are looking to strengthen, you know, in the central defence area.
And Chris Feedsy made his 250th appearance for the club yesterday.
Yeah, Chris has been really loyal to South Shields. I'm over the moon, you know, that he made his 250th appearance yesterday. It was just disappointing that obviously he didn't have a win on his 250th appearance. But yeah, Chris has been a great servant to South Shields Football Club.
And Towler on Tuesday in the Cup, is that one that you're looking to sort of bounce back in?
Yeah, of course. We'll have a couple of players back. Not from suspension, from holidays and other commitments, work commitments. So there's a couple of lads will come back in the squad, which we needed, to be fair. The squad looked a bit bare on Saturday. So yeah, it's a cup game, you know, it's away from the league. You know, Towler are a team that if we're not performing well, then we'll get beat. You know, we need to be at our game. You know, if anybody looks at the table and sees Towler at second, third, bottom, and we're above them, it'll not work. You know, we need to go in there with a good attitude. We need to start getting some wins on the board. You know, we're struggling for wins of late. The camp's a bit down. You know, and I've said to the lads, you know, we need to keep our heads up. We need to regroup. We need to go again. You know, and obviously we need to put our chances away. Yeah. You know, we've had some great chances on Saturday, and the game should have been over. But with that, you've got to defend well, and we've given away sloppy goals again on Saturday. So. Not scoring goals, not taking our chances and defending poorly, it's not a good recipe. So we need to improve on that, and hopefully if we can put our chances away and start defending better, we'll get results. You know, I mean, the football we played at times on Saturday was fantastic, and the Saturday before against Wickham was fantastic football. You know, but we need to turn them performances into wins. It's no good performing well and getting nothing from it. you know, we need to perform well and get wins.
And one of your best games this season was against Towler, wasn't it? So some good memories there.
Yeah, good result last time we played them. So hopefully we'll go again, you know, and get another result, you know, and put in the next round of the tie.
And is there any sort of early team news for that one?
Well, obviously I have Stevie Graham back. You know, obviously Stevie was fighting on Saturday. I'm over the moon that Stevie won his bout. Fantastic news for the lad. Obviously all for a great cause as well. So we'll have Stevie back. We'll possibly have Lloyd Evans back as well. Apart from that, I don't think there's anybody else to come back, to be honest. But we might have another sign in there, you never know. You know, we're looking to strengthen obviously the squad with the suspensions of Barry Smith, Lee Maitland and Stephen Ramsey, and obviously Abu came off on Saturday. So I don't know what Abu's going to be like. You know, he said he needs a couple of days rest, so we might be down Abu as well. So it could be 4 players out of the squad. So we'll have a couple of players come back in the squad. So I'll speak to Lee, over the next day or two, and we might have another player in the ranks.
Just lastly on Abu, do you think it should have been a penalty there in the first half when he got fouled in the box?
Definitely. I mean, he actually had a bad touch. His first touch was poor, but it took him one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's went past the goalkeeper. I don't know how the referee didn't see it. You know, he's went past the goalkeeper. He's got no reason to go down. He's past the goalkeeper. He had an empty net. But he's certainly been fouled, you know, and I think everybody knows obviously the problems we've had over the season with goalkeepers and decisions against goalkeepers. I thought it was a Stonewall penalty. Not only that, I thought the goalkeeper should have been red carded, you know, and it's a totally different game. But we didn't lose the game. We didn't lose the game on that decision. We lost the game because we didn't take our chances first half and we defended poorly second half, you know. So I'm always wanting to take the positives, you know, out of things. You know, we performed really well first half. We created lots of chances. You know, Birtley aren't a bad side. They've had some good results at home, being some of the top sides, comfortably 4-1, 5-1. They beat Wrighton 5-1 last week. You know, who are in the top half. So Birtley aren't a bad side at all. And we went there, you know, and we absolutely outperformed them totally first half. And to be fair, we should have been coming in there 3 or 4 goals to the good. We didn't. You know, it was disappointing how we finished the second half. You know, that was disappointing that we didn't perform like we did the first half in the second half. But we go again Tuesday night. It's a cup game. There's no pressure of league points. So hopefully we can go and give a good account of ourselves and get a good result after Saturday's performance.